9 signs you're aging more gracefully than 99% of your peers. Elderly confidence. Have you ever wondered if you're handling the aging process better than others around you? As we get older, society often tries to convince us that our value diminishes. With each passing year, the truth is aging gracefully has very little to do with wrinkles or grey hair and everything to do with your mindset, habits, and approach to life. Those who age exceptionally well possess certain qualities that set them apart from the vast majority. In this video, we're going to explore 9 clear signs that you're aging more gracefully than 99% of your peers. These aren't just about looking younger than your years, but about the overall presence and qualities that make people naturally respect and admire you as you age. Whether it's your resilience in the face of challenges, your willingness to embrace change, or your ability to maintain meaningful connections, these indicators reveal more than you might think. Stay tuned until the end, because I'll share the most powerful mindset shift that can transform how you experience your golden years. And once you understand these signs, you might see yourself in a whole new light. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you enjoy this video, please type 1 in the comments. If you don't like it, type 0 in the comments to let me know so I can make better videos for you. Now let's get started. Sign 1, you embrace change rather than resist it. One of the strongest indicators that you're aging more gracefully than your peers is your ability to embrace change rather than resist it. This adaptability speaks volumes about your inner confidence and resilience. As we age, it's easy to become set in our ways, clinging to familiar routines and perspectives. But those who age exceptionally well understand that life is constant. Evolution. They know that rigidity leads to stagnation, while flexibility leads to growth. This quality extends far beyond simply trying new technologies or activities. It's about maintaining an open mind and a willingness to question long-held beliefs when presented with new information. Think about how you respond when faced with significant life changes. Do you immediately resist and complain, or do you pause to consider how you might adapt and even thrive within the new circumstances? Take someone like Margaret, 72. After her husband passed away, instead of isolating herself in grief and familiarity, she joined a community theatre group, something she'd never done before. At first, I was terrified, she says, but I realized I could either shrink my world or expand it. What she noticed was that younger people in the group were drawn to her adventurous spirit, often seeking her advice on matters beyond theatre. This willingness to adapt is inherently attractive at any age, but particularly remarkable in older adults. While many people become more resistant to change with each passing decade, a person who maintains curiosity and openness stands out brilliantly. To cultivate this trait, practice saying, "Let me think about that," instead of an immediate "no" when presented with new ideas or opportunities. So if you've noticed that you're more willing to try new things than many of your peers, take that as a sign that you're aging with exceptional grace and vitality. Sign 2, you prioritize physical movement, not perfection. Your approach to physical health reveals volumes about how gracefully you're aging compared to others. This isn't about having the perfect body or being able to run marathons. It's about maintaining consistent movement in your life in whatever way brings you joy and fits your abilities. Those aging most gracefully understand that movement is medicine, but they don't obsess over performance metrics or appearance. Think about your relationship with physical activity. Is it something you do consistently and joyfully, adapting as needed to your changing body? Or have you given up because you can't do what you once could? Take Robert, for example, at 78. After knee replacement surgery, he couldn't continue his beloved hiking. Instead of giving up on movement altogether, he discovered swimming and water aerobics. "Initially, I felt defeated," he shares. "But then I realized my body wasn't betraying me. It was just asking for something different." What Robert discovered was that the community at the pool admired his consistency and positive attitude more than any physical prowess. Your approach to movement isn't about achieving perfection or recapturing youth. It's about honoring your body's current needs while maintaining momentum. Even if you don't receive compliments on your physical appearance, pay attention to how Others respond to your energy levels and vitality. These are the true measures of successful physical aging. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment 2 below to let me know you're here. Let's keep going. Sign 3. Your emotional regulation outshines your peers. Exceptional emotional regulation is often expressed in ways that don't require words. It shows in how you respond to stress, disappointment, and conflict compared to others. Your age. This isn't about suppressing emotions or never feeling upset. It's about how quickly you can return to equilibrium after being knocked off center. Those who age most gracefully have mastered the art of acknowledging feelings without being completely overwhelmed by them. Think about the last time something truly upset you. How long did it take you to regain your composure and perspective? 4. Imagine Eleanor, who's 68 and recently disagreed with her adult daughter. Instead of ruminating for days or demanding immediate resolution, Eleanor gave herself an hour to feel disappointed, then reached out with a calm message expressing her feelings without accusation. "I've learned that emotional storms pass more quickly when I don't feed them," she explains. What surprised her was how her daughter commented that this ability to process emotions healthily was something she hoped to inherit. What Eleanor didn't realize was that her emotional regulation wasn't just making her own life better. It was modeling invaluable skills for everyone around her. This is something your family and friends likely observe and appreciate about you too. The next time you recover quickly from an emotional setback, don't be so quick to dismiss it. It might not be just common sense. It might just be evidence that you're aging with remarkable emotional intelligence that sets you apart from the vast majority of your peers. Sign 4. You maintain genuine curiosity about the world one of you. The clearest signs that you're aging more gracefully than 99% of your peers is maintaining genuine curiosity about the world around you. There's something deeper at play here beyond just staying sharp. It's about maintaining the neural pathways associated with wonder and discovery. This trait is profoundly linked to cognitive resilience and life satisfaction in older adults. Think about the times you found yourself deeply interested in learning something new. Maybe you find yourself asking questions more often than making assertions. This happens because curiosity activates reward centers in the brain, releasing dopamine that creates positive associations with new information. There's a youthfulness in your presence, a sense of engagement that makes people feel energized when they're around you. For example, think about a time when you were in a group discussion and noticed yourself asking thoughtful questions while others were simply waiting for their turn to speak or repeating familiar opinions. It's subtle, but it's telling. At the end of the day, aging gracefully isn't just about maintaining your appearance, it's about maintaining your engagement with life. If you've noticed that you still get excited about new ideas, technologies, art forms, or perspectives, that's not a coincidence. It's a reflection of your exceptional approach to aging that keeps you intellectually vivacious, regardless of your chronological age. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment 4 below to let me know you're here. Let's keep going. Sign 5. You cultivate relationships across generations. One of the most attractive traits in older adults isn't about looks at all. It's about their ability to form meaningful connections with people of all ages. Unlike those who only socialize within their age group, older individuals who can engage authentically with both their peers and younger generations exude a type of social intelligence that can't be faked. Think about the times you've connected with someone significantly younger or older than yourself. Maybe you noticed that age quickly became irrelevant to the quality of your interaction. Take someone like James, 77. After retirement, he volunteered as a mentor in a community college program. "At first, I worried the students would see me as out of touch," he admits, "but I approached them with genuine interest, rather than trying to impress them with my experience." What he found was that students sought him out not just for career advice, but for life guidance, creating relationships that enriched everyone involved. There's a reason why cross-generational connection is so appealing. It demonstrates a rare ability to value human experience over surface similarities. It shows you can see beyond the superficial and connect on a deeper human level. So if you've Ever wondered why younger people seem comfortable confiding in you? Why your perspectives are valued in mixed-age settings? Or why you're included in gatherings where most attendees are from different generations? It's because your ability to transcend age boundaries when genuine is impossible to ignore, and that in itself is one of the most attractive qualities a person can have. Sign 6. You practice gratitude without toxic positivity. Your relationship with gratitude distinguishes you from the vast majority of your peers. This isn't about ignoring life's genuine challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It's about maintaining a balanced perspective that acknowledges difficulties while still appreciating life's gifts. People who possess this quality don't dismiss legitimate struggles because they know acknowledgement is essential for growth. They don't force toxic positivity on themselves or others because they understand that authentic gratitude must make room for the full spectrum of human experience. Take someone like Diane, a 74-year-old former nurse. Despite dealing with arthritis and the loss of her husband, she maintains a journal where she writes 3 specific things she appreciates each day. "I don't pretend the pain isn't real," she explains, "but I refuse to let it blind me to what's still beautiful in my life." Her friends often comment that spending time with her leaves them feeling more grounded and appreciative themselves. Here's the thing. This kind of balanced gratitude has nothing to do with age. It has everything to do with emotional wisdom. So how do you cultivate this kind of perspective? First, practice specific rather than generic gratitude. "I'm grateful for the phone call with my granddaughter," rather than "I'm grateful for family." Second, allow space for acknowledging difficulties alongside blessings. Third, notice beauty in ordinary moments rather than waiting for extraordinary events. This balanced approach to gratitude doesn't just improve your own experience of aging, it creates a magnetic quality that others are drawn to and wish to emulate. If you're still watching this video and finding these lessons valuable, please comment 6 below to let me know you're here. Sign 7. You embrace your authentic self without apologia. Remarkable indicator of aging gracefully is the extent to which you've embraced your authentic self without excessive concern for others' judgments. This isn't about becoming rigid or inconsiderate. Rather, it's about the quiet confidence that comes from knowing who you are and being comfortable in your skin. The most gracefully aging individuals have shed the exhausting practice of pretending to be someone they're not. Think about how freely you express your true opinions, preferences, and personality compared to your younger years. Have you become more authentic over time, or do you still find yourself shape-shifting to please others? Consider Patricia, 69, who spent decades dressing, speaking, and even decorating her home according to others' expectations. "There was a day in my mid-60s when I realized I didn't have to care so much about impression management anymore," she shares. "It was like putting down a heavy suitcase I'd been carrying my whole life." What Patricia found most surprising was that her relationships deepened once she showed up more authentically. This authenticity creates a magnetic quality. People are drawn to those who are genuinely comfortable with themselves. While younger individuals often exhaust themselves trying to be what others want, there's something profoundly attractive about someone who has made peace with who they truly are. To strengthen this quality, practice saying what you think with kindness, wearing what truly pleases you, and spending your time in ways that genuinely bring you joy rather than just impressing others. So if you've noticed that you care less about superficial opinions and more about living according to your values, take that as a powerful sign that you're aging with exceptional grace and wisdom. Sign 8. You maintain boundaries without guilt. One of the most significant signs you're aging more gracefully than your peers is your ability to set and maintain healthy boundaries without excessive guilt or explanation. This skill reflects a deep self-respect and understanding that your time, energy, and attention are precious resources that deserve protection. Those aging most gracefully recognize that saying no to what depletes them allows them to say yes to what truly matters. Consider how you respond when asked to do something you don't want to do. Can you decline directly but kindly, or do you find yourself agreeing then resenting it later? Take someone like Walter, 70, who used to chair 3 community committees simultaneously despite feeling overwhelmed. I thought saying no would disappoint people or make me seem selfish, he explains. Now I understand that overcommitting makes me less effective at what I do take on. What Walter discovered was that his clearer boundaries earned him more respect, not less. Healthy boundary setting becomes even more important as we age. Our energy may not be as boundless as it once was, and our time becomes increasingly precious. Those who age most gracefully understand this and protect their resources accordingly. To develop this skill, practice saying, "I need to check my calendar" before committing to requests. And remember that "that doesn't work for me" is a complete sentence that rarely requires further justification. So if you find yourself more comfortable declining obligations that don't serve you well, consider it evidence that you're aging with exceptional self-respect and wisdom that far surpasses most of your contemporaries. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment 8 below to let me know you're here. Let's keep going. Sign 9. You maintain purpose beyond retirement. The final and perhaps most powerful sign that you're aging more gracefully than 99% of your peers is maintaining a strong sense of purpose and contribution beyond formal retirement. This isn't about continuing to work in a traditional sense. It's about having meaningful goals and activities that give your life direction and significance. The most gracefully aging individuals understand that contribution and growth remain essential at every life stage. Think about what gets you out of bed in the morning. Do you have projects, people, or purposes that energize you, or do you struggle to find meaning in your days? Consider Maria, 82, who volunteers teaching English to immigrants 3 mornings a week. "After my teaching career ended, I could have just relaxed," she says. "But I found I need that sense that someone is waiting for me, that what I do matters." What Maria noticed was that having this purpose kept her mind sharper and her spirits higher than many friends who lacked similar engagement. Purpose doesn't have to be grandiose. It can be tending a garden that brings beauty to your neighborhood, being the grandparent who listens, or using your lifetime of skills to help a community organization. What matters is that your life continues to have direction and meaning. Research consistently shows that purpose is linked not just to psychological well-being, but to physical health and longevity. Those with strong purpose tend to experience better cardiovascular health, stronger immune function, and even better cognitive preservation. So if you wake up with a sense of purpose and direction most days, regardless of whether it's recognized or compensated, take that as powerful evidence that you're aging with exceptional grace and vitality, placing you firmly among the top 1% of your peers. Final thoughts. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to reflect on the 9 signs we've explored. Maybe you've recognized some of these in yourself, or perhaps you've started to see yourself in a new light. The truth is, aging gracefully isn't just about maintaining a youthful appearance, it's about developing wisdom, authenticity, and resilience. Many older adults go through life unaware of how exceptional they truly are. They assume that because they're older, their value has diminished, when in reality it has only deepened. Others notice your emotional stability, your genuine interest in the world, and the confidence that only comes with decades of experience. So, if you've ever doubted your worth as you age, remember this: your value isn't measured by your appearance, it's measured by your character, wisdom, and approach to life. You have qualities that younger people can't replicate: perspective, emotional regulation, authenticity, and hard-earned wisdom that make you uniquely valuable. What stood out to you the most? Which of these signs do you see in yourself? Or which one do you feel you can embrace moving forward? We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below sharing one thing you learned today and how you plan to bring it into practice in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.